It was not your man they stole from you. They stole a problem from you. You can never justify that someone destroyed your peace and that is a reason for you to destroy someone else's. You get what I'm saying? Na most people would say, yes, kasi niloko niya ako sinaktan niya akong dalawa para hindi sila maging masaya. Quits na lang kami, popost ko sila. And at the end of the day, to some people, that could be a good reason to post those people who hurts you in social media. But at the end of the day, if you're thinking na this is a way for you to ease out the pain, kasi sabi nga nila, may iba-iba dang way on how to cope up with pain. I could understand the reason why someone would post yung taong mga nanloko sa kanya sa social media, but at the end of the day, my friend, I always tell this, what's the point? If your point is just to get back to these people, I think you have to develop a maturity level where lugi ka pa rin sa totoo lang. Yeah, fine. You could tell me, at least quits na kami. At least nakaganti ako sa kanya. So basically, that is the kind of person you are. You're a kind of person who justifies hurting others just because they hurt you. And I can understand if someone does that. I could also have that reflex. But if you're gonna ask me a question about okay lang bang i-post yung mga taong nanloko sa social media, I don't think that's fine. And if you're gonna think and tell me that somehow just because this person hurts me, sinaktan yung babae, that's her own justification of destroying someone else's happiness and peace as well. Most of the people we meet are small people because not everybody can afford to become the bigger person always. And the main reaction if someone hurts you is to fight back, hurt them back. And that gives me an idea of what type of an individual you are, honestly. Sabi nga nila, di ba? You can always say someone's character on how they react to the waiter or how they speak with janitors. At the end of the day, someone's character can also be measured if you put them under pressure, if you put them through adversity. And social media is actually not an excuse for us to justify berating someone else's. And by all means, my friends, this is not me trying to justify the hurt of a person that got cheated on. I understand, mahirap, masakit, at hindi dapat yun ginawa sa'yo. Pero there will always be proper ways for you to somehow get that justice that you want. If your point is just to get back to these people, means that you're the type of individual I don't want to associate myself from. They justify their own happiness. They justify the revenge, the action of hurting someone just because someone hurts them. My friends, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. But at the end of the day, I have an opinion and I know that I have a point on whatever it is that I'm telling to you right now. That if ever someone cheats on you, in that you post them on social media, I would understand why you would post them. Pero at the end of the day, that's detrimental to the kind of happiness that you want. Kasi parang binibigyan mo pa ng tsansa yung taong sirain ka pagkatapos kanyang sirain. Bakit kasi nahihirapan ka na ngang mag-move on sa sakit na ginawa niya, dadagdagan mo pa ng problema just to seek or like express the way how you feel in social media. Yes, it's a way for us to cope up, totally understood. But not every means of coping up is right. There's healthy ways. You have to check the long-term effect of this. With all the people that I know who did this, at that specific time, they might say that yes, they did the right thing at that specific time. But let wisdom grow into you. Let humanity tell you how other human beings are not capable of hurting your feelings. Down the line, you will tell and look back on the things that you did and you will always tell yourself, my friend, that you wish you didn't do it. And instead of you removing yourself from the situation, trying your decision, moving past through this hurt, hindi na nangyayari. Bakit? Kasi there's a lot of people na nakikisawsaw. There's a lot of people who also downplays your hurt. There's a lot of people who would look as if they would support you. Pero at the end of the day, is it really gonna be helpful for you to move forward? If you're an individual who's not really capable of moving forward with just their own strength, yes, it could. It's a sign of weakness. Is it really worth your time? I'm telling you, my friends, those people who did wrong to you, karma has its address. It might not be you, but there will be specific time a retribution will come. Pero part of the reason why most people do this is because they cannot accept the fact of what happened. Life is a race, my friend. And those people who dwells after being hurt, those people who dwells after getting punched in the face through adversity will always be left behind. And there are people who got knocked down. There are people who was actually got hurt way worse than you. Now, this is not me trying to tell you that you're not supposed to feel the hurt and pain. Fine, you should. It's okay. But do that while running. May mga pagkakataon sa buhay na minsan you have to really tell these people because most of them at that specific time, they might be able to relate, and that's the reason why they justify that because they did the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Pasa muna tayo ng comments. People have different ways of getting over things. We can't dictate anybody what to do and not to do. Of course, we always can. Kasi if the way of them coping up is towards a place where it will not do them good, the kind of platform that I have, I can't just be there, stand up, and see someone and the way of them coping up is to jump over a cliff. I can't just not let them. People have different ways, and that person might think that is his way or her way of coping up. But me as an individual who knows that this is not really the right way, and I know for a fact it's not the right way for you to compensate that pain by destroying other people's peace just because they destroyed yours. And you could disagree on me on this, and I would understand, but I already know what type of individual you are. This is God telling me that this person is not really for me. If you just really know your worth, if you just really know your value, again, at the end of the day, all boils down to you, to your individuality sa sarili mo. If you just really know who you are. Maturity, you define maturity is that you have all the power to destroy someone but you chose not to. And you know what that's called? That's called maturity. So ito ang gusto kong sabihin sa inyo mga kaibigan. We measure someone's character on how they cope up with adversity. Naiintindihan ko na nasasaktan ka. Naiintindihan ko na hihirapan ka kasi sinaktan ka ng taong hindi ka naman dapat sinaktan. And you have all the means to destroy that person back. And most people choose to. Pero at the end of the day, that's the reason why somehow the world is not changing the way how we wanted it to be. Because when we are given a chance to do something better, to become the bigger person, we don't. We just take the easy way. And that is to hurt other people just because they hurt us. Did I do that before? Or did I hurt someone just because they hurt me? Of course, I did. Hindi naman ako perfectong tao eh. Pero I want everybody to understand that everything that you do starts with awareness. And this is me trying to be aware and trying to apply the things that I'm telling you right now. And I have a platform and I want to use this to at least help you not make the same mistake that other people did. And somehow having an opportunity in my own way to change the world by giving you understanding that becoming the bigger person always can make a difference. Tsaka minsan, kasi kaya ka nasasaktan dahil dun sa taong nanloko sa'yo, it's not really because you lost them. Somehow, maybe the foundation of self-love was not there. Like you saw that the person has been cheating on you 5 times already. You brought it into yourself in a sense that you have to be accountable with that pain. Kasi alam mo na 5 beses ka nang niloko, 6 na beses ka nang niloko. It's bound to happen anyway. You have to be accountable for that pain at the end of the day. Hindi kasi pwedeng wala kang kasalanan. Meron. Because if you're gonna ask me, everything of this that is happening, the roller coaster ride of emotions that you have right now, could have been prevented if this person cheated on you the second time and the third time and you said no. All of this would have stopped. Cause and effect. All of us tends to sulk around and somehow cry over the effect of the things. Pero most of the time, we don't realize na minsan tayo din pala yung may dahilan kung bakit nangyari yon. And I want you to realize, dig down, understand, and put it in your soul, in your mind, my friend, that somehow you have to be accountable. And that person who you think na kinuha niya yung mahal mo, tinulungan ka pa ng tao na yun. It's just about how you frame your mind into things. Real talk, Darbs, my friends, here right now, always telling you that it's always very difficult to become the bigger person. But I hope we all strive to be the best version of us. Because the social media right now is already part of our backyard. That's just it. You posting all of those negativity, all of those rants. You have the right, yes, my friend. By all means, that's your backyard. Who am I to tell you, right? But the question is it right? Is that the right way of coping up? And if you think it's yes, all the best to you, my friend. I just really know and understand the type of values you're working around your life in. And I don't judge you for that. Just that I have a very different understanding on how to become a better human being. Maybe that's your way. I have mine. But this is my point. Part of the reason why it urged us is because we really think that it was our loss. There's a time where you invested time, effort, energy, and you have plans that this person destroys it. The right man can never be stolen. If your man was stolen, it was not your man they stole from you. They stole a problem from you. And you have to be thankful because these kind of people got removed in your life. Ang tamang lalaki, hinding-hindi yan nananakaw. Thank you very much for all of those who watch, listen. If you want to have a clear skin, yun na lang. Kasi nakakatulong din to sa digestion. Life Collagen, my friends. Official brand ambassador. Gamitin mo yung code ni Real Talk Darbs. You will have a 10% discount. Check it out for yourself. Life Collagen. love yourself first. Maraming salamat po. I'll see you again on Wednesday kasi bukas hindi ako pwede. So Wednesday, see you again, my friends. This has been Real Talk Darbs. Always giving you real thoughts through real talk. Always remember, my friends, self-worth lang tayo since day one. Always become the bigger person. Yalla, bye.